Hello and welcome back to Sprite Plays Starseed Pilgrim. We had a pretty disappointing outing last time, made it very close to the goal, and made some kind of mistakes that I regret quite a bit. Mistakes that I feel like I should have had a better understanding of the game and a little bit better awareness, but it kind of doesn't do that much good to go over and over what we've done wrong. I learned. That's the important thing. I now kind of know to keep that in mind. So we're going to do what I kind of would call a hopeful farming expedition, which means we're not going to be doing like what's totally optimal for farming. And we're not going to be doing what's totally optimal for getting through a door, but we're kind of going to hope that we can do one or the other and kind of leave our options open. We would love to get through that door and get the treasure, or the heart, rather, to finish out the level completely. But if we don't, then we should still at least be able to get some treasures, or some seeds, I mean. Because this is the bountiful level, and I have, I think, not made too bad of a shortcut there, but maybe not ideal. Let's see. Gonna put this here, this one here, and we want to dig these up before they get completely out of reach or get corrupted. And let's get out of here. So let's see. We're gonna set this off, and then we're going to start this purple growing. So that should give us some nice starting place to hopefully grow some seeds. Looks like we have a seed tower coming up, and we have a slime and an orange and then another red one, and so we're going to have to kind of figure out where we're going to put that red one. And I think what we want to do is get this orange one shooting off to the right here, and then put the red at the end of that. Going to grab this before it gets out of reach. And then we're going to get up onto that. That's a good place to start that. So, we're looking for 3 keys and a door. And we want to kind of delay hooking up to anything until we have all of them sort of located, or at least until the darkness has caught up with us enough that we're not creating a too bad of a shortcut for the darkness. Now, that usually ends up going kind of wrong pretty quickly. It's not something that I actually expect to adhere to very, very well. Oh, did not make that. Okay. So, made a little bit of a miscalculation there. Let's get another one of these started and see if we can recover from that mistake. And I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do that is, and kind of trying to play decently at the same time. This might be able to get us over there. It's going to be very dicey. There we go. Alright, so that ended up actually working out for us relatively well. Whoops, that was a mistake. And we now don't actually have a way back up here. So that's a problem. Let's see, we can use an explodey one to connect up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think there. I think that'll connect. Yes, it did. Okay. And now we have the same problem over here. Can just barely get up there, though, and use that seed ladder, so let's start taking these down. And we can actually get rid of that oh, we actually did want that explodey one. That was a mistake. Oh well. Let's use this jump pad. Let's see, we can see if this will go down. That, did not connect up, that's fine. Let's see. Trying to figure out the best place to put this jump pad. And the best place to put the orange. And I think what I want to do, actually, is put the jump pad just kind of wherever. Get that going out that way. Let's harvest these up. And we actually have another one coming, so let's see if we can find a place to start growing those. We have a door coming up here. We do have an ice coming up. So we should be able to connect with that key down there. Whoops. For some reason I thought that the jump pad was next. That did not connect up. That's fine. And I'm trying to kind of figure out, one of these two keys over here could probably make a good next place. We're not really ready to connect up here, though. And that is a little bit, creating a little bit of difficulty. Okay, we have 10 seeds coming up. If we plant that and then very, very quickly head over here, harvest these, and start one of these purple ones growing in. Hopefully this will take us a little ways over into the right. We can start growing another seed-growing seed, and get our economy back on track. So let's see, we want to put that there, and that there, just like the start of the game. And we can, let's see, probably not going to have time to make a good seed ladder, unfortunately. Let's see, so we've connected up with 2 keys, so we still need to connect up with this one. We should be able to do that relatively quickly. Let's see. No. That's the one we want. Drop that there. And, drop another one down there. Another one up, going there. Oh, those corrupted. Okay. Let's see if this will get us to where we need to go, and we will lose... Oh, yep, it did. All right. So that is a door. And we have, it looks like, a few seeds left. We can grab 2 of these keys very easily. And then grab these hearts. And then we have to go find our 3rd key. I'm going to leave one of these hearts behind so that we can pick it up. That's probably not the most useful thing to do. Well, there is one situation where it would be useful, and I want to be kind of prepared for that situation. So we'll need to use a bubble there. Don't need that key. I believe there were quite a lot of hearts over here. Indeed there were. And it looks like we might need a couple of bubbles here. That heart up there probably is not worth getting, because I don't see any way of doing it without a bubble. So then we'll need that. And we're in a little bit of a rush now. So it's good we left this backtracking heart, because we are really going to need it. There we go. And let's grab this one. We did not need it for the kind of the crisis that I thought might happen. So now what are we going to do? We are going to leap over this way and see how much distance we can cover just on our own. And we have a jump pad here. We have a purple one here that will corrupt slowly. So it looks like we may actually be able to do this with no stockpile, which is really cool. Now this random one is going to be a little bit frightening, and not sure. Let's see. Oh, there we go. With arms outstretched and skyward bound, I'd reached the clouds and lost the ground. I reached for stars and they reached back. I reached too far and tasted black. So a bit more of the story being revealed there. Still not a lot of concreteness, still not a lot of certainty, but this is a really just wonderfully mysterious game. Everything in it just makes me want to discover more. We have some very difficult stuff coming up. We have the fast level ahead of us, and so that is something that we're probably going to need to farm for. It's quite challenging, and one of the strategies that I'm planning to use for it is basically to throw away seeds, just kind of putting them down without a lot of thought, until I get to the seed that I need in order to make some particular platform. And so that is going to, what that's going to end up doing is just going through seeds very quickly, exhausting them very quickly. And so if we have a great big stockpile, we can do that a little bit more easily. We still can't do it like totally recklessly, but we'll have a cushion so that if we get into a situation where we have to do that, which is very likely in the fast level, we will be able to. So that is all coming up in the future. Until then, thank you very much for watching and have a great rest of your day.